Abu Dhabi here in the United Arab Emirates. The adventure is finally on the way. I left Budapest yesterday around 2 in the afternoon and made my way here. Left winter behind finally. I'm not gonna go to the center or anything because I have to be in the airport in about 2.5 hours. But I'll walk down a bit and see what our surroundings are looking like. Maybe go get some breakfast or something from a supermarket. I saw there's a Carrefour supermarket downstairs. See what local products they have here. And I'm gonna take you guys around this little island called Muneera. But first let me take you on a little tour of the accommodation that I have here in Abu Dhabi for the night. So guys, this is the bed, quite big bed, very comfortable. This is the view outside. We have a view to the Gulf and some, well, the window could be a bit cleaner I guess, but great view outside. This looks like a balcony, but it's actually just like a drop. I was wondering why you cannot exit on the balcony. It's not really a balcony. And then here we had 3 bottles of water, but I already drank 2 of them. One is over there and one is already in the garbage. We have a big ventilator or fan. I guess this is a dehumidifier. That's us. And this is the bathroom. There's a really big shower where you can easily fit. If I fit with plenty of space, then you can also definitely fit. Bomb gun, best invention of mankind. A lot of cool stuff. Look, we also have this as a complimentary toothbrush. I didn't bring that. Yeah, nice big towels. Overall, I'm really pleased with the accommodation, and yeah, it's nothing like the ones we're gonna be having in the next couple of months. Oh, there's a guy on a jet ski there. Let me see if I can get you closer to him. Not really. The window is too dirty. But there is a guy going on a jet ski there. That is the Etihad Arena. Looks pretty cool. Abu Dhabi is looking great, I'm not gonna lie. The balcony is actually only accessible from the living room, not from the bedroom, as I showed you. So I thought there is no balcony, but there is one. You just have to go through the living room to access it. Looks like I found the pool as well. It's down there. There's actually someone swimming, but I don't have time for that. So guys, when you call an elevator, you actually call both of them. So this one has been open here behind me the whole time. But I was waiting for this one, so I just missed it. I have to wait again. Stupidity. So this is the entrance to the place. Really nice view. What a beautiful spring day, I would say. Awesome, so good to be out of the snow and the icy cold. It gets me in the mood for Sri Lanka. Alright, let's go check out the surroundings. It's a pretty nice place here, I'm gonna lie. The airplanes get a bit loud sometimes at night when there's no other sounds, but pretty cool. Nice. Alright, let's go get some breakfast. There's a pretty loud road over here, quite a big boulevard. I was thinking of maybe applying some sunscreen to my bald head. I have to dig in the luggage to find it, but I don't know, I think for 1 hour I'm safe. The Carrefour should be in one of these buildings behind me on the ground floor, so Let's see if we can find it. There it is, the Holy Grail, Carrefour Market. Pretty well stocked. There's a lot of things in here. I don't really want to film so much when there's people around. Still a bit shy about that. But this is what a supermarket looks like in Abu Dhabi. For now we have to settle on a banana because there was nothing really super appealing in Carrefour. And I'm having it here with this little bird. And in this place here. It's quite nice. There's a breeze. Feels really nice. I know this isn't exactly healthy, but I just had to try these chips oman. I keep hearing about them, and I saw them in a few vlogs, and everybody is raving about them. So I bought actually it's not the smallest, they had even a smaller bag. I bought a pretty small bag. It's 50 grams. Just want to try them out. This will be my last sin, I promise. By the way, 2 bananas, this chips and this bottle of water, they were 580 or something, 6 dirham. Yeah, it's very beautiful here at the beach. There is actually a lifeguard as well. There's some people around, but not too many. And there's nobody swimming. So this thing keeps happening to me where instead of recording a video, I press to take a picture and then I talk like an idiot for 2 minutes. This little island looks nice. There's 2 big identical buildings on each side, and then in the middle there's some sort of a plaza or something like that with shops and stores and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's very chill. I don't know what the crane is doing, but it's a pretty big crane. So it's now almost 11 o'clock and I have a bus going to the airport at 10 past 12. Verdict is they're good, but I think they're mostly hyped. So they're not bad chips, they're good chips, but I think there's a lot of just nostalgia and hype around them. It's good, it's worth buying if you want it, but don't expect anything earth-shattering. So that concludes our little walk here in Abu Dhabi. I've been out for about an hour. I feel like maybe I should have woken up a bit earlier, but I did have an alarm set for 8 o'clock and I went to sleep at like 2 at night and I had the alarm set for 8 o'clock, and when the alarm rang I just snoozed it, or actually I just cancelled it, and I woke up at 9 o'clock and took a shower, so it was already like 10 o'clock by the time I managed to leave the flat. Yeah, I enjoyed my time here in Abu Dhabi. I'm gonna go now take another shower because I had to climb some stairs on the way here, and you know, fat stairs and don't really go along. I don't want to stink next to somebody on the plane. So I'm gonna go take another shower and then I'm gonna head on over to the airport. I'm gonna film some more stuff maybe at the airport, since it's one of my favorite airports. And then we'll see each other finally in Sri Lanka. The bus is late. This is unacceptable. finally arrived in Sri Lanka. Very excited, but it was such a tough flight. Lots of turbulence on the way from Abu Dhabi to here. We had two women that got scared, I guess, or had some panic attacks due to the turbulences, I think, or they felt bad, but we had some medical emergencies on the flight. The airline was the captain or the crew, I don't know, they were asking if there's a doctor on board. They were obviously there was nobody, no doctors on board. That's the problem with low cost. You won't get the doctors on board. It's mainly the workers. But I got here to Sri Lanka. I managed to take out some money. I managed to buy a local SIM card. I was picked up by the hotel where I'm staying tonight, here near Negombo, in Negombo near the airport. I'll just give you guys a quick tour of this room. There's not really much here. It cost me 27 euros, 26.50 I think. It's pretty good. There's a big bed. There's a nice shower. Before I forget, there was a funny thing that happened in the airport. So, as I said, I got out from immigrations. I went to the ATMs, which are when you exit immigration, and the customs, you just look on the left side and you'll see all the ATMs. I recommend Commercial Bank. They have very low commission or maybe no commission. So I took out some money, everything went well. I went to buy a SIM card, and when I went there, there was Hutch, which is 3 or dry or whatever you know it as. There was Dialogue, which everyone is recommending, and there was Mobitel. But Dialogue, from what I know, doesn't have an unlimited data plan. So I thought I would get Mobitel with unlimited data. But the system of Mobitel was down, so they couldn't sell me a SIM. So I decided to go with Hutch, because also at Dialogue there was a huge queue. So I went to Hutch, I got everything done. Got the SIM, he installed it, everything was working great. I was happy about it, left, went outside, and went to the point where the hotel said that the driver will be waiting for me, which is near the post office. And I go there and I see this guy and I look at him, and he figured out that it's him that I'm looking for, and he asked me Oreeka Hotel, which is the name of this hotel here. I said, yeah, he showed me my name on a list. And then he looks at me and says, you have no luggage? And that instant I was like, fuck. I left my luggage at the cell phone provider at Hutch in the queue there. so I had to run back to Hutch, and when you enter the airport, there's a metal detector. And you have to go through it. And I went there and I had my backpack on. I told the policeman there, I said, I forgot my bag. I could see the bag already. I could see it there because it's not far away. So I said, look, I just forgot my bag. I just went out like 2 minutes ago. And I'll just run quickly and I'll bring it back. He's like, no. Put your backpack through the metal shit. All this time I was looking at, that nobody is taking my luggage. So I was like, and then I passed through the metal detector, and of course, in my hurry, I didn't take out my stuff from my pockets. And he's like, wait, you have to wait. And, stand. And he went with the little beeping shit metal detector all over me. And I was like, come on, man, just like, let me go get my luggage there. But yeah, I ran there and it was still there. It was still there, and just went out a few minutes later. But yeah, don't be in a rush, and don't be stupid, and don't be tired. And now that you are up to date with all the latest news, let me give you a little tour of this room. This is basically it. So this is the grand tour. The bed is really comfy and it's pretty big. I think it's a king size, although some Americans might disagree with that. But it's pretty big. I think it's possibly like 1.80 meters or something. I don't know, I'll have to lay in and see. We have a small TV, we have AC, which I just turned off because it was so cold. And we have this place here with this huge mirror. We had 2 complimentary water bottles, and one of them is right there by my bed. We have this other small bed in here, although it's of no use to me. Nice little art, and even though there's a giraffe in there, and I guess they just saw the elephants and they're like, yeah, let's put this on there. But it's not very Sri Lankan. Although, like, if you look at it, the elephants look a bit like Asian elephants, but the giraffe is definitely not from here. And then we have also here the bathroom. There it is. There's a bit of a smell in here. You cannot tell that by the video, but there's a big shower. Very nice. I just took a shower like 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes, and it's almost everything dry. Toilet, bum gun, always appreciated. Very nice looking faucet and mirror and another mirror, so I can do my lovely eyebrows. It's missing a piece. Then there's this empty space here for the lover to hide when the husband comes. And yeah, that's about it. That's the whole tour. We get, of course, blankets. And you get also like soap, and then this says baby lotion. No, I'm stupid. It's body lotion. Alright, I think I might have to go to sleep. There's conditioner here, shower gel, and shampoo. And of course, because I have such lovely hair, I said let me try the conditioner as well. Works like a charm. So yeah, guys, it's dark outside. I haven't seen anything. It looked nice when I came here, and there was a guy at the reception that said that it looks very beautiful in the morning, which I don't doubt. But as of now, I do not see anything. So it's time for me to hit the hay. I will set an alarm for 5 in the morning and try to get myself into a rhythm. I hope I can wake up at 5. I'll try, because at 6 they open the pool. I wanted so badly to take a dip in the pool this evening, but unfortunately they said it closed at 9. So I have to wait until tomorrow. They said they open at 6. So I'm setting an alarm for 5:30. I'm gonna wake up, change, and go straight to the pool. Yeah, so it's only 4 or 5 hours of sleep for me tonight, because I want to force myself to be awake tomorrow so I can go to sleep 8, 9 in the evening. And this is the schedule I want to set for myself. Go to sleep early, wake up early, and be more productive and go hiking and stuff. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Good morning from the pearl of the Indian Ocean. 5:40 in the morning. I'm excited to start a new day. It is now 6:06 a.m. The sun isn't up yet, but I've been up for about half an hour now, and I'm just going a bit through my luggage, reorganizing stuff. I figured out I forgot my flip-flops, so I'm gonna have to stop somewhere and buy some. But right now I want to go to the pool, and I think I'm gonna go barefoot, since I don't want to go in sneakers or trail running shoes, to be more precise. This is a really beautiful sunrise. It's all pink. I think I'm gonna go outside. So because I didn't do any videos at all while I was in Romania, due to a super hectic schedule, I didn't get to do the initial weigh-in, so we're gonna do it now, today, first day here in Sri Lanka. I got the scale out. I told you guys I'm gonna bring the scale with us, which all of my family, by the way, thought I'm crazy for doing. So let's see. Keep in mind this camera weighs about a kilo. No, it doesn't. Let's see. Okay, so that's the starting situation. About 174 kilograms, let's say. A lot of work to do, a lot of weight to go down, but I'm pretty confident we can do a lot of good things here while in Sri Lanka. In the meanwhile, let's go outside and see how the sunrise looks and how the pool looks. See you guys in a bit. There's the pool. I can see it already, but I couldn't find a beach towel or a pool towel. I think I'll just take a towel from my room. Pool. Maybe they have towels over there. Let's go down and check it out. Love the surroundings. It was pretty cool. Alright, time to boogie. I love the tropics. Just listen to all the birds. A.m. Best time of the day. And we have our first wildlife. It's a small heron or something. Let's see if we can move close to it. See what the water is like. Oh, it's so warm. It's not cold at all. Oh, I'd love to go in. I don't have a towel though. Let me go figure that situation out. Try and get a towel. Pool rules. It says 8 a.m. The guy at the reception told me 6 a.m. Woke up 2 hours too early. Proper swimming costume. Towels are provided at the front office table. Okay, let's try and get one. How nice is this? Somebody forgot their towel here. Might as well use it. Not really. There's a limping doggo over there. Let's go check out this part as well. Maybe we can see a snake. Look at this tree. That is so beautiful. What's up? What's up? I'm not gonna pet him because... Oh, that's a woodpecker. I'm scared of rabies. But he's a cute dog. And I love dogs. There is a woodpecker up in that tree. Of course, you're not gonna see it on the X5 due to the ultra wide angle. But in the next days I'll be having, when we hike and stuff, I'll have my Olympus camera with me as well, and I'll be able to get you some zoomed in shots since I have a 600mm equivalent lens with me. So that should work pretty well. Yeah, loving the place here. The gardens look beautiful. I just need a towel. And there's nobody at the front desk. So let's try this again. Maybe the doggo can give me a towel. Let's see, guys. Hearing somebody here. Good morning. Can I get a towel for the pool?
1 minute.
Yeah, thank you. Ah, okay. I could have taken myself the biggest one. Thank you very much, sir. Mission accomplished. I hope I didn't wake him up. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. We can either enter that way or this way. I think we'll enter this way. Just put my towel here on the lounge chair. Stepped in some shit. Anyway. Alright, see you guys in a minute. I can't actually swim, properly because they would make noise, and there's a lot of rooms around the pool here. I'm trying not to wake anyone up. Also, I guess you could swim in length, but water over there is pretty shallow. And this is the deep end. It starts getting deeper just around here somewhere. So, but it's still good. It's so refreshing. I really can't think of a better way to start the day than this. I think I have to get out soon. My skin is getting pretty wrinkly. I've been in the pool now for about an hour. Only seen one other person, no, two other people. But I think I'm gonna get out of the pool, go take a shower, and start the journey to Kandy, where the real hiking begins. It's actually cold if you're standing still. You have to keep moving, which is good for me, I guess. Oh, I love being in the tropics again. There's just so much life. It's crazy. Like if you compare it to a forest in Europe, for example, where I'm from, of course there's life there also, and there's a lot of biodiversity, but it's just crazy. There's probably, if you take a forest section the size of this property here from Europe, and you take this property, which is in a town near the airport, I think there's probably more species on this property than there is on a like virgin forest of the same size in Europe. It's just crazy biodiversity in the tropics. That's why we need to protect rainforests and this type of environments at all costs. It's something that is invaluable, and if we lose them, they're gone. We cannot bring them back. So it's very important to protect our planet and all its diversity. I don't know from where this song is playing the whole morning, from 6 in the morning till now. I think it's the Nutcracker or Swan Lake or something. But it keeps playing. It's like an ice cream truck just going around all the time. So yeah guys, this has been the first morning here in Sri Lanka. And here's where I will end this travel episode on a high note, I would say. And next I'm gonna get out of the pool. I'm gonna go take a shower, and then I will figure out transportation to Kandy. You can really hear that sound now.